The actor Rainn Wilson, you know the guy that played Dwight Schrute from The Office? That guy just got bullied into a ridiculous apology by the radical left. Let's dive into it. Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Rashad Crenshaw back again with another video. Now, Rainn Wilson, the Office actor who played Dwight Schrute, came a bit too close to embodying his inflammatory TV character Dwight Schrute on Wednesday when he tweeted a poor attempt at a joke about transgender people. Till you can no longer say nursing or breastfeeding mother, you have TIL. You can no longer say nursing or breastfeeding mother. You have to say chest feeding person. Just FYI, he originally tweeted. It appears to have been sparked by a guide recently released by a public health service in the UK. It included more inclusive language for trans parents, but that clearly stated that there was no need to change language when treating non-trans parents. Wilson admitted on Thursday that it was a mean crack, and he deleted after speaking with some trans friends and educating myself a bit more. Now, they just bullied this guy into foolishness, into delusion, into craziness. Breastfeeding mother is now chest feeding person. Do y'all see the delusion that we're going into? The insane, crazy world that we're slowly devolving into as a society, to where instead of saying breastfeeding mother, we're going into chest feeding person. In order for you to breastfeed, you would have to be a woman. And a woman who is breastfeeding a child that's biologically related to them is a breastfeeding mother. What are we talking about? What are we doing here? What's happening? Common sense is why he made that joke, because it sounds ludicrous. It sounds ridiculous. It sounds like what a bunch of people who are bored and have nothing better to do in American, British, Canadian, and Australian society. Life is too damn good, so y'all gotta cook up some fuckery and put it out into the world and consume and corrupt the minds of normal, average, everyday folk just trying to get by, or crack a joke on Twitter like Rainn Wilson. Now, what's crazy is the guy went on to say that he was sorry. Yesterday, I tweeted a mean crack about breastfeeding versus chest feeding. After speaking with some trans friends and educating myself a bit more, I want to apologize for the tweet. It was adding to misinformation and meanness. I'm sorry. Adding to misinformation and meanness? You know what's misinformation? The idea that you can be a biological woman if you're a man. That's misinformation. I respect trans people. If a trans person has made that transition, be it surgical or just appearance-wise, and says, hey, I'm a she, this is my name, please call me she, I don't got a problem with it. But don't think for 1 second that you can just be classified as a biological female. That's not what you are at all. Like, let's start talking about facts here. The reality of the situation is people are being bullied and cajoled into this new crazy world, into this delusion world, where things that are biologically untrue are now considered facts. And if you go against that, it's considered misinformation. What planet are we living on? What world are we leaving behind for the next generation? This is absolute chaos. There is no order in Western society right now. Western society is in delusion land, la la land. We're the most enlightened, the most scientifically advanced, the most militarily advanced, the most everything. And yet it seems like slowly but surely we are devolving into cuckoo land, into crazy land. And for what? What is the end goal here? What is the end game? Breastfeeding mother versus chest feeding person. What is this? We don't have bigger issues to tackle? Furthermore, why are we corrupting the reality? Why are we diluting something sacred for the sake of a small minority of people engaging in a lifestyle that's very niche and very small and very specific? Why? Why are we doing this? What do we gain from this? What is the end goal here? This is absolute foolishness. And the fact that he was bullied into this apology is insane, considering the fact that he made a senseful joke. It's crazy. It's funny. It's hilarious. Chest feeding person. Nothing means anything anymore. Now meaning is just whatever you want it to be. Nothing has any intrinsic meaning anymore. Now anything is just a shape-shifting form of whatever you want it to be. There is no such thing as a chest-feeding person. There is such a thing as a breastfeeding mother. And if you have transitioned from male to female and you are somehow producing milk in your breasts, I don't know if that's possible, but if you are, and you consider yourself a woman and you consider yourself a mom because you've transitioned from male to female, you are a breastfeeding mother. Even if you're trans, you're still a breastfeeding mother. This terminology of chest-feeding person is scientifically fuckery. It's not real. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? A grown-ass man who remembers when the world was normal makes a joke and they force him to apologize. This is a new reality that we live in. This is a new psycho world that we live in, where nothing means anything and everything is a joke. Nothing is serious. Blue is green, black is yellow, the sky is purple, all type of craziness is taking over this world. And if you say anything about it, if you disagree with it, you're the bad guy. How is this? What is happening here? Absolute chaos. Man, we gotta get back control of this world because a small minority of lunatics are in control of the boat and they're about to crash us all out.